This lesson is the sum, difference, and product of two functions. So when we are multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting, we just take what the functions are and we times them together, or we subtract them, or we add them. So we're going to just do this example here. When it says s times r of x, we're going to take our function s of x and we're going to times it by r of x. So our function s of x is 2x squared, and we're going to times it by x minus 2. So in this case, we're going to have to use the distributive property and times 2x squared times x, which is 2x cubed. Then we'll times 2x squared times negative 2, which is a negative 4x squared. And that's what we're going to type into our for our answer for this one. So we'll have 2x cubed, and then we'll have minus 4x squared. When we subtract s minus r of x, we're going to take that s of x and we're going to subtract r of x. So we have 2x squared minus an r of x is x minus 2. So because we are subtracting a binomial, we have to distribute that negative sign. So we have 2x squared minus x plus 2. And that's what we're going to type in here for our answer for s minus r of x. So we have 2x squared minus x minus or plus 2. When we have a number in our problem, so this is going to be s of -1 plus r of -1. So s of -1 is 2 times -1 squared. And then we're going to add r of -1, which is -1 minus 2. -1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2. And -1 minus 2 is -3. So we have 2 minus 3, which is -1. And that's what we're going to type in for our answer. -1. Okay, let's just do one more example real quick. So we're going to, the h minus g of x is meaning h of x minus g of x. So we take whatever our function h of x is, which is 2x squared, and we're going to subtract g of x, which is 3x. These are not like terms, so we're going to go ahead and just type in 2x squared minus 3x. And then we're going to do h times g of x, which is just h of x times g of x. So we take h of x, which is 2x squared, and we're going to times it by 3x. So we times the 2 and 3 to get 6, and x squared times x is x cubed. And that's what we'll type in, 6x cubed. And for the last problem where we have h of -1 plus g of -1, first we find h of -1, which is 2 times -1 squared. And then we're going to add g of -1, which is 3 times -1. -1 squared is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, and 3 times -1 is -3. 2 minus 3, oopsies. 2 minus 3 is -1. So we'll type -1 in here. And that will be the end of our lesson.